All right, ladies and gentlemen, more than likely just ladies. I am kind of late on the videos. I think it's actually been over 2 weeks now, so shame on me. So much for that goal for this year. All right, so this is, as it says, this is getting my poo together part 2. So I talked about getting my poo together in a video earlier. And so this is just kind of a continuation of that. I have done a few more things than I show in this video, but nothing's done. Nothing's done. Well, the stuff outside, I guess, is done. Although you're never really done with a garden or chickens, so I guess that's not done either. Anyway, so I just wanted to kind of give you an update, show you what I've been up to, and so let's go ahead and get into that. All right, I told you it was embarrassing, stacks upon stacks of crap. So that's phase 1. Things are a little better. I'm reboxing, because honestly that's what a lot of it was before, is just empty boxes and stuff. Very disorganized. So, I started kind of reboxing and stuff. Phase 2, there's a box of baby stuff, clothes and mommy things that I just can't bring myself to get rid of yet, because, I don't know. Anyway, so that's what a lot of that is, actually. There's a box of businessy stuff and Cricut stuff. A lot of this, actually all of that, is donations. So there's a lot of trash and donations. I'm taking that thing out, and I've got some plans for that. And donations, stuff to rearrange. The TV's probably going to move up because I have to make room for craft area back there. And I was going to just take apart the crib, but my husband wanted to give it a little bit more time and try and get the little boy to sleep in it. I don't think it's ever going to happen. I think he hates the mattress. I mean, he'll play in there, but he does not want to sleep in there. It's just not comfortable. And I think, honestly, it kind of freaks him out. He feels like he's in a cage. I don't know. Anyway, so I just going to move the crib over for now. Although this was, a couple of weeks ago, sadly. And between now and then, I have definitely made the decision that the crib is just going to go. So I probably did all this work that I'm doing here for nothing, but, it happens. Anyway, you can see little fella there wanted to hang out with me while I was working. So he's sitting, bouncing on the bed, watching TV, and rolling around. That's what he does. Then I moved a bunch of the craft stuff in here. Okay, so at this point it looks like I'm right back where I was, but in fact I am not, because I've already sorted a lot of this stuff, believe it or not. I tried to hang some shelves that didn't go well. That's going somewhere else. I have these over here. So it's not as bad as it looks. So then I recorded this, and then without even thinking about it, I totally deleted the audio. So I'm a genius. Anyway, so I am going to, my plan is, I found this cassette tape. Y'all remember those? I found this cassette tape holder, and I'm going to use it for inks and markers, or that was my original plan. So here I am. These are the things that do fit. So my Distress Oxides fit. My Stampin' Ups fit. The Memento fits. I had some Ranger ink that fits. The Versifying Claire do not fit. They are too big. So I may try and figure out how to get, a row out here and there. My little ones, I'm just not going to put those in there. Even if they did fit, they're just too small and they would fall back and it would end badly. I have seen people take, because I had the foam on the bottom of my ink. Those, it won't fit in there with that, so I'm probably just going to take those off and put them in like a binder or something. I'm not really sure. I haven't decided on that yet. I was excited because my markers fit, and then as I was putting them in there and set it up and everything, I decided I absolutely hated that. So the markers are not going to go there either. I really am struggling to find a solution for the markers. All right, so these are all just different wall organizers and decorative things to help me get organized. So this was sitting in the bedroom. Y'all saw that earlier. I did have to do some sanding and cleaning. I've pre-screwed some holes. And now I have watered down Waverly antiquing wax. And I've seen Julie Designs and Signs and Create Your Own Cozy do that. And I really do like the tone that it comes up with. I've done it in another video as well. It's pretty. So, and it works. I'm sticking my husband's like jeans and things on there. All right, here's another embarrassing area. This is our, I guess, utility room, laundry room, whatever you want to call it. It is just a hot mess. It's a hot mess. So I did go through and just clean out a lot of stuff, threw things away, move some things, other areas that they really needed to be. And then we don't really hang stuff there. So I put a shelf. I got the brackets from Amazon. I will link those. The wood was actually just free salvage wood. I plan on putting another shelf up there. I want to put one above the Instant Pot so that I can add more of our gadgets and things like that over there. And over here, in one of the other clips, you probably saw my little metal shelf, and there it is. It works perfectly there. That is all of the like stain removal stuff, and that is the perfect spot for it. What I can't decide is, do I leave it like that or do I paint it to match that and label it so that it's all cutesy and whatnot? I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, so I kind of thought I would show you. I think that's a trash truck. No, it's just a big truck. Anyway, all right, so I thought I would go ahead and come out here and show you what we've been doing outside, and this has been holding up progress in the house and my videos. So, because it did take quite a bit of, really not as much time as you would think it would, but it does require time daily too. So I'm going to show you what we have done in our backyard. Okay, so this area right here actually used to be our pool. It was an above ground pool that the previous owners had put in, but it was dug down to about 2 feet. So we took the pool down, we filled in the hole, which that took forever, and planted some seeds. Over here, you can see this has grown up quite a bit more, and we did do this first. So we tilled it, planted, put the little hoop thing around it. We made that out of just PVC and some mesh. We also got some chickens. So they're bantams. They're not going to get a whole lot bigger than that. That is Bertha. That is Gypsy. That's Ishmael. And that is Susanna. Actually pretty sure that Gypsy and Bertha are male, so their names may need to change. We have a lot of tomatoes, a lot of peppers. We have green beans. Let's see, onions, some peas, and rosemary in the protected area. And we did that to keep like squirrels and birds and things like that out. And then in the other area, we have more tomatoes. Y'all, we're going to have so many tomatoes. More peppers, carrots, let's see, cucumbers, and corn, and lettuce. All right, and here is our chicken coop. Now, we didn't have a plan, and we had never built one before. So, considering those two things, I think it looks pretty good. I think we did a pretty good job. And we didn't actually spend a whole lot of money on it either. A lot of it was salvaged wood and pieces. And this is just a drawer that we have from a dresser that we don't use anymore. And we just divided it in 3. And when they're a little older, we'll put hay in it, and that will be their nesting boxes. And there's the inside of it. Put some, we had to cut down some limbs to get some shade to our plants. So, had some extra wood, and he decided that my son needed a tree house. Then my daughter was all on board with that idea, so they built a tree deck, basically, not exactly a house. So they just kind of anchored it to the tree on both sides and used the top of that fence right there and little steps, and there we go. It's pretty neat. My son and my youngest daughter do enjoy it. My two daughters actually slept on it one night, actually. But that's just kind of my husband. He can't leave well enough alone, so he had to throw that up there. And my daughter actually kind of did this whole area. It used to be just completely covered in leaves, like very thick. She cleared it out, put the stones, put the chairs and stuff back here, and the lights, and it's a lot nicer now. So that is my getting my poo together part 2, and just stay tuned for part 3. I will just kind of keep you up to date as I manage to get anything done. It does seem like every new project makes it hard for me to keep the things that I had previously gotten under control. Anything new I add to it makes it hard to keep the old stuff organized and managed, if that makes sense. I'm by nature, I'm not a clean person. I'm not an organized person. So, you know, this is, it's a task for me. All right. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and, you know, I guess if nothing else, maybe it'll make you feel better about yourself. So stay tuned for getting my poo together part 3, and have a wonderful day. Bye.